My name is Harmony and I'm 29 years old. I'm a happily married woman living in Edmonton with my husband in my beautiful home that we own. And thanks to the community, it has been renovated to be accessible for me. The things that I really love to do is spend time with my family. I love to bake and do scrapbooking. I love camping in the mountains with my husband, and I love spending time with my in-laws. I also love to volunteer in the community with the fine arts, with dance and theatre stuff, as well as with the Spina Bifida and Hydrocephalus Association. I love to work with them and do lots of volunteer work.
Harmony grew up as an energetic child with few limitations.
When I was younger, I think I was very fortunate because I was able to do lots of things like horseback riding and follow after my brothers who caught toads and all sorts of weird things, but I didn't participate, I just watched. I'd love to follow after them, and play dress up was one of my favorite things, so it wasn't surprising when I went into theatre, at least not to me. And then my health started getting worse, even though I tried to ignore it, and when I moved up to Edmonton, I couldn't ignore it anymore. So I had to transition from walking and being the ability to somewhat try to be what I considered normal or what I wanted to be, an independent. I had to learn how to be independently dependent because I can never be purely dependent. That's a hard thing for me to do. And so I transitioned into a wheelchair and had a whole new world open up to me, which was not what I expected.
After that first year or two and the surgery, which was major drama, was a period of where she had to slowly push away from everybody and say, I can do this. I'm on my own. I've got a bus pass. I'm going to do this. And she did. Got herself a car with and figured out how to get the steering all sorted out so that she could drive. This was an independent woman who was going to go places. And then I heard she was going to London. So this spark of light that I saw at the beginning is still there. She's had the hardships and her many journeys down that well of depression that I think everybody has, but hers were deeper and longer. But she always saw the light at the top.
Harmony has found many personal rewards by pursuing a post-secondary education.
Right after high school, I went directly to university and got my BA in dramatic arts. And while I was there, I fell madly in love with theatre. And it was everything to me. I loved the history of theatre, and I loved all the tech work, being behind the scenes, and I loved to direct. I've been able to have the confidence to become a dancer and actually be on stage and perform. But it's my education and my life experiences and my ability or my inability to give up that has brought me here.
Marriage has also been a fulfilling part of Harmony's life experience.
I was very blessed to be able to marry my best friend last summer. He has been there through the worst moments in my life and some of the best moments in my life. And we always have an amazing time together. So when we got married, it was this great stepping stone to this whole new future that we can have together.
I was sitting at home and my sister texts me, can you take Harmony to her doctor's appointment? And on the way back, it was such a windy day and we had these big, great, huge x-ray panels with us, and you know, we made this whole long joke about making kites out of them and just flying away, and I think that sort of did Harmony in.
One of the hardest decisions my husband and I have had to make about our future is whether or not to have children. And we spend a lot of time discussing the options, and because of my health and how much it fluctuates right now, it's not a good idea. I do know other people with spina bifida who do have kids and they're beautiful, both the mother and the child. I'm just very lucky that I have these gorgeous nieces and nephews that I can spoil instead.
Harmony and her husband have purchased their own home. The renovations that they have worked on have made the house accessible, although it is a work in progress. They are already seeing the benefits of their efforts.
We have counters that pull out, so I have extra counter space. I have drawers that pull out instead of cupboards. We have a counter that's Shane's height, but it gives me lots of extra storage space. I've just been very blessed to have such a strong community to help me through some of what I consider very difficult times and some very happy times. It's okay to be depressed. That's one of the things I had to learn, is to allow myself to be depressed. I had to say, okay, I'm allowed to be depressed, but I have to get over it when I'm finished. To be okay with hating certain circumstances that you have in your life, but at the end you have to get over it and move forward, find something that you love, keep looking for something that you love, keep trying, keep getting involved, just keep doing things, and you will find that that's one of the best things you could do. One of the high points is realizing that my disability is what makes me who I am. And it's not a bad thing. It's a great thing. It's one of the best things about me. People sometimes who don't know me very well or haven't seen me in years go, oh, I'm so sorry you're in a chair. But it's a chair that, this particular chair, not a big beast of a chair, that helps me do the things I want to do in my life. It's an awesome chair. I can do wheelies in it. I can move around. It makes my life better. It makes me better. It makes me happy. So I don't feel bad that I'm in a chair.
Life for Harmanie is rich in the love of close friends and family. She looks forward to building her hopes and dreams for the future, while remembering to enjoy the little things along the way.